And then one time he actually did get on Uvu, but he wasn't showing his face. But I didn't think he was lying about who he was. I just thought he was shy or something.
I just gotta get my racks up. And you know I'm too sloppy, how we ride. Got it out the mud, I ain't even got a D-ride. Don't affiliate with the hate, I don't reply. Got it out the mud, and you know I run a 305.
Hey y'all, welcome back to my channel. Today my new song 4 Rounds just came out. It's available on all streaming platforms. You can listen to it on Apple Music, Spotify, Deezer, Amazon Music, Snapchat, TikTok, Instagram, wherever your heart desires, or wherever app or platform you choose to listen to music, you can find 4 Rounds by Ariel on that platform. And today I am going to celebrate by making my favorite meal, very similar to one of my favorite meals. So my favorite meal of all time is Parmesan crusted chicken. I'm going to make Parmesan stuffed chicken, and so I'm going to take y'all along with me. My dress is broken. I don't even care. Don't forget to like, comment, and subscribe, and let's get into the video. All right, y'all, I'm back. I had to change because the dress was killing me. My dress is broken. I don't even care. So I already have my potatoes boiling, so then I'm going to get started on my chicken. So this recipe requires you to have these specific ingredients.
Tell me what you see in me. Gotta be something different. You must be made for me. Patience is everything. In and out, in and out, in and out. Arguing, trifling, difficult. Let more. I don't know why you love me. You got it bad, you got it bad for me, babe. I don't feel glad that I can have this, babe. Nobody else true, nobody else made it through. Nobody else had a clue what I could do, what I could do. Ride around the love, ride around the trip, ride around the dick. I don't wanna slap me up, don't wanna fit. Ride around the world. Tell me what you see in me. Gotta be something different. different. You must be made for me. Patience is everything. In and out, in and out, in and out. Arguing, trifling, difficult. Let more. I don't know why you love me. Yeah. You got it bad, you got it bad for me, babe. I don't forget that I can have this, babe. Nobody else true. Nobody else makes me. Nobody else had a clue what I could do, what I could do. We're right around the love, right around the trust, right around the dick, right around the slap me up the dick. Don't wanna fit. Right around the world, right around talk to me. Oh, I got
Food is ready. It looks so good. This took me about 2 hours to prepare.
feeling in my heart, feeling in my soul, feeling in my body, my body.
Man, I had to do a little bit of a long prayer because this is too. What? That crab meat? What? So the first question is, why does my name have 2 A's? And I know that people like wonder about it, but just don't ask me because now we grown. It's just like, well, the story that my mom told me is that she took letters of her name and letters of my dad's name, and she put the letters together and created my name. And my dad's name has 2 A's in it. So that's really how my name came to get pronounced A, not A, because there's 2 A's, so it's Ariel, not Ariel. People call me Ariel all the time. I actually have a song, and the song is called You Don't Know My Name, and it literally expresses in that song how to say my name. Y'all can go check that song out. I'll probably link it here or it'll be in the description down below. The next question says, have I ever been in love?
Like what's love? Love is when you give a bitch trust and you
Spa or massage? Spa for sure, because you can get a massage at the spa. So what's my favorite thing to cook? I think my favorite thing to cook is pasta, and it's because it's just so simple. I mean, I like to cook, but that don't mean I want to be in the kitchen for hours every time I'm cooking. What's my zodiac sign? I'm a Sagittarius, period. I know a lot of people have this unspoken problem with Sagittarius for whatever reason. It's mainly because we're bold and fierce and we don't sugarcoat nothing. And so to some people that can come off as aggressive or rude. We just don't be trying to, what is it, tiptoe around the bush, hang around the bush? What's the saying? I don't know. I'ma just tell it as it is. So yeah, I'm a Sag. Shout out to all the Sages. And they try to tell me I'm on the cusp of Sag and Scorpio, but baby, I'm a Sag. No shade to Scorpios, but I like being a Sag. I've been a Sag all my life. That's what I read, and that's who I am, okay? What's my favorite wine? That's a hard one, because I like a lot of wines. This one is really good. I'm already feeling it a little bit. Like, that's crazy. Oh, no. That's a hard one. But one of the ones that I buy very often is called Barentura. I hope that's how you pronounce it, because that's how I've been pronouncing it. But if you want me to be completely honest, I don't have one. I like wine with high alcohol percentage. I prefer white wine. I prefer sweeter wine. My favorite liquor, though, is definitely Patron or Douce. Because do I have any pets? No. I'm actually allergic to animals. I'm allergic to pet dander. So any animals that have fur, I have some type of allergic reaction to them. Maybe I'll get a fish one day. Who's my favorite singer? Summer Walker. Love me some Summer. That's my girl. Who's my favorite rapper right now? Major 9. Y'all, this one is kicking in. What? That might be my favorite now. What's my favorite breakfast food? French toast. Fun fact, I don't care for waffles or pancakes. I put all my toes and my ankle in this. Would I move somewhere up north where it's cold? I'm a Florida girl. It don't get cold in Florida, not really. It doesn't snow. We don't get cold fronts. Like, it's just, that's not a thing. Like, our coldest weather is like middle 60s, maybe during the winter time. And I live in Georgia now, and this cold, when it's the winter time, the cold in Georgia be giving me it's time to go. So I just don't know, because if somewhere that I'm at can get colder than this, I probably wouldn't. Have I ever been catfished before? The quick and easy answer is yes, I have. But I'm gonna tell y'all the story. So this is when I was in middle school. I think during middle school, the poppin' social media at the time was Facebook, and I think we had Instagram. I don't know if it was that popular at that moment, but I think Facebook was like a really popular at that moment. Like during the peak of my middle school years, Facebook was it. And I used to meet a lot of people on Facebook that had mutual friends with people that I actually knew. So like back in the day, it was not weird to befriend people on social media, which is not really weird at this day and age either, but it wasn't as creepy. So I met this guy who knew a guy who went to my middle school. And so he had mutual friends with people that I knew. So I'm like, okay, people know him, like, you know, or so I thought. But I was talking to this other guy who was like my friend. This was my friend. And so me and him would chat on Facebook like friends. Like we was friends, but we would chat on Facebook. So we would always have like continuous conversations. We had each other's phone number. Let's just call him D. Okay, we just gonna call him D. So me and D was friends. And then he introduced me to another guy. Let's call him Apple. So me and D was friends. And then I seen he was friends with Apple on Facebook. And so some way, somehow, I don't remember how this went, but some way, somehow, we all got into a group chat together. And it was me, D, and Apple. Now we like a friendship group or whatever. So me, D, and Apple would be talking about different stuff. Me and Apple would have our own little conversations on the side. And you know, like, I was messing with Apple. I thought he was cute. By his pictures, he was fine, if you ask me. He was a little bit older, but like not too much older. He didn't live too far from me. I don't remember what school he was going to, but he didn't go to my school. And so at some point, me and Apple kept like chatting, and I'm like, let's video chat. And I think at this time, this is when we used to use Uvu. And I'm like, oh, Uvu me. And Apple would never get on Uvu with me. And then one time he actually did get on Uvu, but he wasn't showing his face. And at this time, I don't think I knew what catfish was, because that wasn't no big thing during that moment. But I was like, Apple don't never want to show his face. But I didn't think he was lying about who he was. I just thought he was shy or something.
Okay.
Come to find out later on down the line, D told me that he had a crush on me. Like he'd been liking me this whole time. But I'm like, hold on, wait, I like Apple. Y'all friends, you can't be liking me, that's weird. I don't know really what happened, but when I put two and two together after everything, I realized that D was Apple the whole time. He created a fake account to make it seem like he was somebody he wasn't, so that I could like him as I was catfished, okay? I was told Apple moved away, his sister died, and they had to move away for family. It was like a whole story as to why I never saw Apple. You know who you are. That was real petty. You could have just told me. I just want to say thank y'all for y'all support. Thank you for streaming my newest song. Make sure if you haven't heard it yet, you go and listen to it. The link will be in the description down below. I appreciate you guys for rocking with me, watching my videos, staying tuned, listening to my music, giving me feedback. I really appreciate it. Let me know what other types of videos y'all want to see in the comments down below. I hope y'all enjoyed this tutorial, this cooking tutorial, because that bomb. Y'all gotta try. That tastes good, okay? Like, comment, and subscribe. Make sure you turn that bell on so that you'll get notified every time I post. Love y'all.